So it seems like a lot of people out there are really scared of losing their ideas. And I got to tell you, it's such a waste of time. I've got a lot of stories about this, but this comes up. I've been asked this a lot, not necessarily even about this project, but just overall, because I'm very open with sharing my ideas. People say, aren't you afraid someone's going to steal your idea? All right, the reality is exactly opposite than what a lot of people are afraid of, okay? If you whisper and just tell one or two people your idea, it's really easy for them to steal it, because then it's just he said, she said, or he said, right? But if you tell the world your idea, who can steal it when everyone knows it's yours? I mean, Dream Factory's been out there a long time. I've been pitching it around, and of course now with this blog, everyone is seeing it online. Of course it's mine. Well, and Ed's who created it, but I'm the one producing it. So I'm not worried about someone stealing it. They can't do this without me. And why would they want to, right? No one else is going to be able to jump into this and know as much or have the passion that I have behind it. See, I want more and more people to see it, because the more people see it, the better chance I have of selling it, which is what's happened, as you'll hear on other blogs as I talk about some of the successes. So, everyone's heard stories of an idea being stolen. And look, I've been in this industry over 30 years, and I got to tell you, almost every time I've heard that, it's someone who doesn't understand how the industry works. And it was someone else came up with a similar idea at the same time. They didn't steal this other person's idea. And even if it's bizarre. In fact, I talked about Mark Zicree earlier, and Mark was a writer-producer on one of the Star Trek series. And I asked him, I said, Mark, how often is Star Trek sued because people think that their ideas were taken for an episode? He goes, oh, every single episode. People always think they're the only ones who could have come up with something. And just to kind of prove the point, I was in a consult with one of our clients who had this gothic teenage animated series about something very specific, or so they thought it was specific. So while they were talking about this has never been done and we're the only ones, I did a quick Google search and I found 9 other series in development or in production that match the exact description of his show. Okay, there's something that happens in the ethers. Multiple people come up with the same ideas all the time. So it's up to you to come up with something that's better than anything else, and it's more creative and a really unique way of looking at it, so that, yeah, there's always going to be other people with this virtually same idea as yours, but you want yours to be the one that's chosen because it's so much better. So do I worry about Dream Factory being stolen from me? No. No, not at all. I want you guys to see it. I want to build momentum. I want more and more people to get excited. We're moving, we're in pre-production right now to move into our first production of it, which is what you're going to be seeing as we go through every step of the way. So I can't wait to show all this, but I want you guys to understand what we're doing every step of the way, and I also don't want you to be afraid to share your ideas with others. The only way you're ever going to sell it is by sharing it. You can't be afraid. In fact, the more afraid you are, the more you're looked at as a novice in the industry. So you don't want to be looked at that way. So just have it out there. Protect what you need to behind the scenes, but you know what? Just share your ideas, because the only thing we can enjoy is an idea that we get to see. All right? So stop worrying. Talk to you soon.